Yes, we are.
All animals, hairy and hairless. Great and small, Tim and Dickie. Does your neighbour have a goat? Have you ever fancied a hairless cat or being best buddies with a pig?
$1 million. According to the Australian Veterinary Association, unconventional pets are becoming more conventional. Dr. Katrina Warren and snake lover Shelly Horton join us now for some unusual pets stuff. First up, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well, but you guys don't look very relaxed.
It's different. It's really
Do you know what this
unusual.
feels like?
What would that
do you
be?
know what this feels like?
Oh,
I think it might be similar.
it is very unusual to stroke a hairless cat.
Isn't it? And even more unusual to stroke a hairless dog. But I would imagine that they require some care.
They do require some care. You actually have to look after their skin. So obviously you don't have the issues of shedding hair around the house, but they do have sensitive skin. And as you can, if you actually pat the cat nicely and feel it, you'll feel they've got quite high temperature. They need to be kept really warm in winter, as do the hairless dog. So that's a Chinese Crested you've got there, Carl. That one's crossed with a poodle, but looks very much like the
skin
Chinese.
is very interesting to feel.
It's interesting. So they are prone to skin conditions.
Yes.
But, as I said, the flip side is they're really affectionate, lovely dogs. Great for people that don't do well with a lot of hair around the house.
Okay. What about the pigs? Piggy Bank's little mates who are here. Do they make good pets or are they quite high maintenance?
Pigs are very intelligent creatures and they can be trained like a dog. The thing is, these little pigs will actually grow up to be 250 kilos of pig. And what's happened is there's been this big trend that started in the States with people bringing, breeding miniature pigs or pot-belly pigs. We don't have those in Australia. So we have people that are breeding smaller and smaller pigs, but they're not actually the official miniature pigs. Pigs will dig up your garden. They need to, you're right, they need to fossick around. They need to have a lot of space and they have special requirements. And you just need to understand that generally they grow big.
Shelley, tell us what your fascination with snakes, where does that come from?
Oh, it was not my fascination at all. It's my husband's snake.
Is it?
And it was one of those things, when I first started dating him, I thought it was going to be a deal breaker. But seriously, one of my girlfriends said, honey, you're 40 and divorced. He's going to have some sort of baggage. Would you prefer a snake or an ex-wife and 3 kids? I'm like, snakes are awesome.
Sure.
Don't be like that. Hey, listen, so in terms of the actual snake itself, do you handle...
I don't handle them very often. I normally have had a few wines and I do a Britney slave for you, but that's about it.
Wow. Friday night at the Horton household.
The Horton Pavilion.
Darren does get him out for a slither, but he has an incredible enclosure. Darren has actually taken the Billy bookcase from IKEA and converted it. You can see it here with holes and sawdust and a heat lamp. So he actually loves being in his enclosure.
Quite the handyman, isn't he,
They
Darren?
are low maintenance pets if they're set up properly. So they've got to be set up with the right temperature and heating and what have you. But not all snakes grow as big as this one. And Darren was telling me before that when they got it, it was only 15 centimetres long.
Right.
So he's really growing. But you can get some much smaller pythons.
What has he been eating?
He eats mice. You can get frozen mice from the pet stores.
Do you do that on a Friday night?
We call them micicles.
So you wouldn't want to accidentally put that in your smoothie, would you?
Yeah, it's like, don't go thinking, a kebab in the freezer.
Come on.
And you have to have a licence to keep them.
Okay.
So Parks and Wildlife is where you get your licence, but you have to have a licence. It's not just something you can...
You're an interesting woman. I want to get you in to talk to you later.
Because do you need a licence to own a goat?
You need to speak to your council as to whether or not you're allowed to keep goats. Some of the city areas you can't. They have become a bit of a trend. They are so adorable. These are miniature goats. Absolutely adorable. They can make great pets, but they will absolutely destroy your garden. You need some space and you need time with them, just like dogs. And
Horrible
you also,
things.
They are not. They're beautiful. You're so mean to animals.
No, not all animals. But goats have evil eyes.
Hang on, what animals are you nice to?
He's really happy with you. Look,
Well, maybe it's a match made in heaven, us two.
it's a lovely little friendship that's
It is.
going on
Look,
there.
he's nuzzling,
As
isn't
happy
he?
as Larry.
He's so relaxed.
And Larry's happy. Isn't he?
He's so chilled out.
Yeah.
very
But the goats, these can also grow into quite big animals. If people are selling miniature goats, they're not always miniature goats, so you ideally want to look at the size of the parents.
Okay. All right. Very interesting stuff.
I love this dog. Can I take it home?
Getting tail whipped by this one.
Do you like that cat still? Do you like the feel of it?
If I'm being honest, no.
Why?
It's odd.
Is it odd?
It's a bit odd. Yeah.
Strange sensation.
But
Bring
you
him
know,
over here, we can get rid of him.
I'm an animal lover, but just this one just makes me feel a bit weird.
People do like them in their beds as hot water bottles.
No, what?
They do.
That's just
Oh, I don't-
Look how
weird.
cuddly.
All
It's
right.
very affectionate though.
Very interesting.
Next
Thank
week
you,
on the
guys.
show, the animals you take to bed.
No, that's got David Attenborough written all over it.
It's time now for the news.
Hey, Deb.
Good luck, Deb.
Thank you, guys.